Today, Precarious plays
Mega Man Battle Network.
There's something that really strikes me about this game because I've been hearing about it for a really long time. I mean, honestly, it's been out or since a date that may appear on the screen soon.
Well, I think I'm gonna go find a sturdy beam and hang myself.
Oh.
Because that means I'm very old.
Well, it's okay. You get more points. You have accumulated more history.
Okay.
History is valuable.
Sure is.
Anyway.
That's all I'll have left of me one day.
Oh, brother.
I heard from Bale that I may have a very powerful program advance that I don't remember from my childhood. I'm gonna see if I remember it correctly. I was told the proper recipe and I think I may have forgotten, but I think it's Dash, Metguard, and Gutsman, but I don't remember in what order. And there may be a fourth bit as well. Anyway, I'll keep them around.
I've been hearing about this game for a long time.
Yeah.
And I've been hearing about Mega Man for a long time. It's kind of a staple.
I've got something interesting to say about that guy. You should remind me of it in a couple of minutes.
Okay.
But Mega Man is a staple. You've been hearing about it for a long time. Mostly, I think, in the context from me of my childhood favorite, Mega Man Legends.
Yeah.
Like, I've played some MegaMan.exe in my life. But I have only casually played anything earlier than that.
Yeah.
I do not think that I am like a proper Mega Man fan. I mostly just have had a lot of fun with the spin-off titles. And I like his design. Mega Man has a cool design.
Well, anytime I hear people talking about Mega Man, they're really talking about the mechanics of the game. That's what everybody seems to celebrate the most.
That is pretty much always true, yeah. I think.
I mean, I'm just thinking about...
Certainly more common than your Mega Man lore buffs.
Yeah, I can only think of one Mega Man lore buff, I guess. I think it counts. But they're certainly in the minority. Like, every time somebody's talking about Mega Man, they're like, oh, look how this level teaches you the other thing, and this teaches you to jump, and the design here is really good, and this power leads to the other thing, and then you fight the boss, and it's really difficult, but it's super interesting, and it's never, like... It's never the same as people who talk about Final Fantasy VII. People who talk about Final Fantasy VII get emotional.
Yeah.
This is not that. I mean, I suppose being like super excited about gameplay is also an emotion, but it's not based in the narrative. It's based in what you as a player are doing with the game. It's like people who love playing cards. It's pretty narrative light. I mean, I suppose if you wanted to, like, project something onto the fact that there are kings and queens and suits and castles, you could kind of, like, make a military something out of it. But, I mean, that's about... that's almost as stretched out as this is. I mean...
Usually, I think Mega Man does lend itself more towards the celebration of dexterity. That's usually the execution of dexterity challenges.
You know, I think even with this game that's true, especially now that we've kind of heated it up a little bit. We're getting several different combinations of enemies that have different attack patterns that combine weirdly, and then you have to dodge all of it and not die and shuffle your cards, and oh my god, it's like really intense. So I think that it's okay that this is not like other Mega Man games.
Someone is outside next to the metro station selling drinks for 3 times their market value.
Someone...
That's what that means.
Someone is price gouging and is about to be in big trouble.
Something does seem wrong, Mega Man.
Okay.
No, that's a horrible idea.
Okay, Scooby. Let's do that.
Well, I can think of 2 places to hide. There's an area where there was like nothing before.
Yeah.
I'll try there first, and the other place would be Lan's dad's lab. Oh, so that guy from before.
Mm-hmm.
He was talking about how he could fix machines but didn't know anything about computers.
Oh, yeah?
A few years ago, I read that was a very serious concern for farmers.
Huh.
Tractors. They used to be able to fix their own tractors, but as they've become more complicated,
Yeah.
more powered by the
Small-
digital instead of just the mechanical,
Yeah.
it has been increasingly expensive to repair farm equipment.
I think I remember where that came from, actually.
Yeah.
Or I think I remember something...
This is how kids die, Lan. Okay, sorry.
I think I remember something that covered the same topic, having to do with open source code.
Yeah.
Is this the same? Are we thinking of the same thing?
I'm not sure. It was just an article I read. And that's the part that stuck with me.
Mm-hmm.
Just because every time the topic of farming comes up, I think of 2 things. I think about helping my great-grandparents with their small garden
Yeah.
as a child.
Mm-hmm.
And I think of playing Harvest Moon
Yeah.
at my great-grandparents' house.
And what would you do if you were used to that and then tractor bots?
Yeah, well, I have the thought of a farmer struggling because of something like that. I shoot. Typing using a PC. Oh, I see. Okay. Is it you? I guess it's you. Oh? No? Yes?
Well, certainly not wearing as much eyeshadow as you. Yes. I don't like the look on her face. She looks grumpy.
I think she's one of the bad guys.
That expression just lends itself to bad guy. Like that. Yuck. Well. Anyway, I think that if you read it, this must have been a different thing because I was talking about a video that I watched. I'm pretty sure that it was
Whoa.
an Idea Channel video. Holy molikins. Be careful! I'm fairly sure that there's an Idea Channel video that talks about kind of the fallout from that.
What I'm talking about is goodness, it's got to be ancient because it was a magazine.
Yeah, no.
I read it in a magazine.
I saw it on the YouTubes. I kind of wish that you knew which magazine and what article and had like that type of recall so that I could compare what the situation and the conversation was like then versus what it is now.
Yeah, I don't...
Because I'm a nerd.
YouTube's not really my thing. Don't watch much of it myself.
Oh, yeah, me neither. Except for all the time.
I don't think that you needed to...
Doy.
Oh, okay, so
Oh.
learned a thing.
Yes.
Don't think you needed to reveal that particular part of the magic trick.
Oh, yeah.
How The water is in the way.
You fight the fish, the water turns off. Bet money on it. Actually, don't bet any money on it. Maybe a slap bet. Those are kind of funny.
Slap bet?
Yeah, like from How I Met Your Mother.
What's a slap bet?
When you bet, instead of betting, you're joking, right?
No.
Okay.
Can you, do you want to do one to show me?
No, I don't. Because they're kind of funny for other people to do, and some people would commit to something like that, but I would hate to be slapped and could not commit to slapping somebody, so I'm out of the slap bet. That's I would rather gamble with money almost. But, instead of betting somebody $50, you could bet somebody one slap in the face.
Oh.
So whoever loses gets slapped. Nobody winds up in crippling debt, but then you wonder why you're friends with these people. How I Met Your Mother famously played out the slap bet joke across, I think, multiple seasons.
Oh, okay, I get it. So you have you're gambling charges of physical assault.
Yes.
Not to be confused with, criminal charges, police charges. I mean, charges like an expendable measure of a resource.
Yeah, so,
Well, how did I go diagonally that time? Okay, so I can go diagonally.
yeah. Just gotta be swift. Gotta be swift with the quickness. But
But I'm terrible at being swift with the quickness.
But Mr. Barnabas Stinson lost a bet that I don't even remember what it was about. But
Now I
Marshall,
remember. Yeah, and then he punches him in the, well, not punches him. He gets hit in the face at an increasingly over the top fashion. I remember.
Yeah.
Okay, whatever. Don't care anymore.
It was 5 slaps at once.
Dumb show. Hated it. Didn't like it.
That's not true. I liked it all the way up to the end.
Yeah, as soon as the ending happened, I discarded most of it from my memory.
Oh.
That's what you're supposed to do. Oh.
I don't do that. Well, I don't know. I kind of did that with Battlestar Galactica. There are so many things that are really great up until the ending that I just kind of rewrite it in my own brain and go, yeah, that was a good show. It ended like I wanted it to. Or it ended like it should have. Or it didn't end. It never ended. I never saw the last one. That's my favorite bit of denial. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I never saw the final season of Battlestar Galactica. They didn't make it. It sucked. Oh yeah, I was super surprised. Never seen it. It doesn't exist. And they're not going to make another one. So yeah, it got canceled. It got canceled before it got good.
No, I think that's Caprica.
Oh my god, no. Well, that was kind of cool too, but I have a soft spot
but
for...
it got canceled before it got good, isn't it?
Oh.
What I'm saying.
Sorry, I missed the joke train at the silly station.
I think that is what happened, because didn't they show a coming next season on Caprica?
Yes.
And it was rad, and then the show never happened.
Yes, I had such enthusiasm. I was like, oh my god! And then I looked it up and I was like, it's what? No, I was just getting into this. It was just about to justify all of its stupidity.
And Dollhouse did something sort of similar with its future episodes.
Yes, it did. But I was much more okay with that.
But I actually really like Dollhouse.
I really like Dollhouse too. Everybody said that it was icky, and then I was like, I'll give it 5 episodes. That's my standard for anime, and this is a Joss Whedon type of deal with all those cast members that I like anyways, so, it at least deserves my anime standard of 5 episodes. And then after 5 episodes, I was like, oh my god, this is amazing. All these characters are super cool. This is really neat, and holy crap, this is such a trip. And the slutty outfits kind of slow down a little bit.
The thing that... The slutty outfits, I feel that they were usually pretty balanced, because I feel like they had the appropriate representation of Lady Hottie to Manly Beefcake.
Yeah, they did.
There wasn't anyone that wasn't being taken advantage of.
Yeah, I think that...
Everyone was eye candy.
Yeah.
Go on, do the thing there. You did the thing.
Oh.
I hit him with a big iron, big comical weight.
So we just kind of have to continue to shuffle through this right now, right?
Well, I mean, we're finally back into like a main plot advancing mission.
Mm-hmm.
Trying to fix the water. Oh, hey, super cool guy.
Ooh, I think we might have to fight him next time.
No, I don't think we fight him. Sorry. I said that reflexively because I'm afraid. Do you see this guy?
Yeah, he's a unicorn with sunglasses.
With Kamina glasses, almost. You don't mess around with that. I would die.